Hello everyone, and welcome back to the wet, windy hills of County Durham. I've been talking to a few of you in the comments, and I did kind of say that we were going to be heading out on a brand new mission today. Well, that's changed, because up the dale, if you look up there, you can't even see it. Normally you should see hills and what have you, but the weather up there is dreadful, so we've come further down the dale as such, to slightly kinder climates, to a permission where we found lots of silver, lots of one Roman, a bit of Celtic. This field that we're going to be in behind us, we've had a quick walk through, wasn't very good, but we're going to have a little bit going here. And then there's a field up behind there somewhere where I found a French coin. We literally had 10 minutes in there one day. It was when it was absolutely freezing, so we came away because it was absolutely freezing. And we also have a field over the road here behind a chapel. So let's see what we can do. There's the usual motley crew today: me, Tom, Harry and Cooper. Harry's quick out the blocks this morning, couldn't wait. He's already dug a spoon and a 50p piece up, so he's on it. So yeah, I'll catch you on the first. Right, we're on to our first diggable signal here. Walked about maybe 40-50 metres from the pickup, and we have, if you can see, I'll try and dull the screen down a bit so you can see it. Can you see that? I'm not sure. So we've got a 50, 55, sort of in the 50s. Cooper's just there, he's just had a penny up. Harry's on it already, he's got a 50p and a spoon and whatever else he's dug up. I think Tom's got a ring pull. so far. So yeah, that's what we've got. Let's get it out and have a look. Right, we've got that dug out now. As you can see, it's slightly changed. Well, totally changed. What I'll do is I'll get this dug out off camera and I'll get back to you. Right, it's out. Whatever it is in here now. I don't think it's that. I think that's just a stone or something. So it's in here, whatever it is. So let's have a look at what rubbish we've got. Yeah, it does look to be just rubbish, I'm afraid. We're onto a bottle cap. Yeah, just a bottle cap, first signal. That's probably why it was a little bit iffy on the screen, and probably why it changed quite dramatically, but yeah, never mind. Right, we've come across another one here. I hope you can hear us all right. There's a little bit of wind noise. So yeah, that's what we've come across. Quite a nice sounding sort of thing. I'll just follow this screen again. The day is kind of changing a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Nice sounding. Maybe a little bit big on the screen, but there's only one way to find out. Let's get it out. Right, it's out. I thought it was something. Then I thought it was just a blob of something. But now I think it could be something. But what that something is, I don't know. Now I have got the magic trousers on today, but I've got these on top of them, so I can't rub it on the magic trousers today, I'm afraid. So I've got a little sort of cloth thing that hangs on my bag. That's sort of a plan B sort of thing. So I'll give it a quick rub on that. Right. What's the diagnosis on this? Now, it looks like it's had something on the back, and it does look sort of floral, but at the same time, it just does look like a bit of a blob of something. But hey, everybody in the comments. The comments has been going mad lately, which is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy speaking to you in the comments. So in the comments, tell us what you think. I'm leaning towards it just being a blob of something. But that being said, this will get kept. Anything that I'm unsure on does not get thrown away. It will get kept. It'll just get in a tub with everything else. I don't know what it is, which is quite a big tub actually. So yeah, help in the comments with that, please. Tell us what you think. Right, we've come across a nice one here. Well, I haven't had very many signals, but it's the best one today so far. All the way around. Yeah, it's very nice. You've got to dig that. Yeah, let's have a look. Right, we've dug the clod out. It looks slightly better on the screen now. Sounds nice and looks nice. But we'll see what it is. We'll maybe get it out together. If I can get this camera in the right place. I don't think it's going to be as nice as what we thought. Oh, well, maybe. What is that? Just get the brush at it for a bit tickler. I don't know what it's been, but hopefully it's got some detail on it. It looks to have some writing on, actually. Just zoom you in a little bit. What we're going to rub this on. Tom's borrowing us his little hanky thing. Oh wow, this has got some detail on it. I think it's a saddler's sort of badge thing. Wow. I'm sure that says maker in the middle and then saddler. Let's see if we can just get a bit more detail for you. I was just saying to Tom, it sounded like a big sort of signal, like. Oh no, it doesn't say a saddler on the bottom, it says something else. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll get back to you. So I'll give this a quick clean up off camera and then we'll get back to you. Right, that's the hole filled in. Now, how's this for a third hole of the day? Now, I'll just zoom you in. Now, am I right in thinking that that's like some sort of saddler's badge or along them lines? But I think it either says Rudge or Rodge or whatever, maker Dudley. Now it does have on either side, does have sort of arrows. So what was either side of here, I do not know. Or is it sort of like horse related along them lines? I don't know. As always, I don't know. But what I do know is, what a wonderful thing. I've just talked to Tom there, he kind of watched us dig it out, and he said he would quite happily trade digging 5 pennies up, sort of Victorian, Georgian pennies. He would quite happily trade 5 of them to dig one of these up, and I think I agree with him. Just little oddities like this, it's just, you wonder what it is and where it's, obviously we know where it's come from, but where it's sort of, why is it here sort of thing. The back is just plain. I mean, it does have a slight curvature to it, whether that's sort of the way it's been made or what's happened over the years, I don't know, but what a lovely thing that is. Absolutely fantastic, eh? Yeah, if the day continues like this, it'll be a good day. As always, in the comments, please just chuck ideas out if you think you know what it is, or if you know what it is, even better. I mean, you can see it's had sort of like either gold gilding or sort of, yeah, paint or whatever, sort of whatever it was. I can imagine this when it was sort of new, it would be shining like buggery. So yeah, fantastic. Let's see what else we can dig out this afternoon. Like I say, we're only half an hour in, so yeah, good start. Right, this is the next signal after we've just had that nice badge thing, sort of, whatever it is. That's nice, isn't it? It's not very deep. Let's have a look at it this way. Yeah, it's not very deep, which is a little bit sometimes concerns us, but you know, I always dig them out anyway. So yeah, place your bets. Sort of the depth and the signal, I would kind of maybe guess it could be a modern 1 pence. But any other people out there want to have a guess? Tom says ring pull. I think it's a little bit too high of a signal for a ring pull, but he's done well to hear my headphones from about 10 metres away. Yeah, let's have a look. Well, if you guessed 1 penny like I did, you'd be wrong. Just a bit of modern sort of, I'm going to put it down to sort of farm machinery. Yeah, they do give off good signals. There's little bits of copper pipe. Yep, never mind, we had to dig it. Now we know, we can get on to the next one. Right, that's the pipe we've just had up. We've took about 3 steps. We're here. What do you reckon of that one? Only 2 down depth-wise on the machine. Whatever that means, I don't know if it's sort of X amount of inch per arrow, I don't know, but I just know it's very close to the surface. 55 signal, well, that's sort of where your old pennies come in at, in and around the 50s. So that was my first guess, but with having that pipe there, is it a little bit of that here? We don't know, but we will find out. So let's get that dug out now. Yep, we all know what that is. Moo tube. We had to dig it. Yep, never mind. We'll keep trying. Like I say, we're going to head into the next field that we haven't really done very much. So, yep. Cooper's just shouted silver. It's becoming a bit of a habit, this, son. I think so, yeah. Right, wait there then, hold your hand down a bit. Wait there, we'll get so people can see. Yeah. If I was you, son, I would take your machine and get as far away from Thomas as possible, because he's going to absolutely rattle you if this is silver. Does look a bit crusty, but I think that's silver. We'll just clean it off. It's looking good for being silver. There it says 6pence there you go. That looks sort of Victorian sort of design, doesn't it? I can't see a date. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let Cooper have a look at his coin, and when he's had a good look at it, we'll get back to you. Cooper's just cleaning that coin. Don't put it away, son. I want to show everybody. And Thomas has just sort of maybe 10 metres away come up with this. Now, looks very much like a barrel tap, but I'm not knowledgeable on them. Does look to have a bit of age to it. Anybody in the comments, if you'd like to kind of tell us if I'm right or wrong, that would be fantastic. Yeah, what a lovely thing that is. It looked very nice in Tom's brand new cabinet that he just got yesterday. Managed to get the right wife pulled around to let him get one. So, yeah, very nice. Right, on to Cooper's coin. He's already got a pod half full of coins, but this is what we're looking at anyway. Which way do we want to be there? That way. Now, this side is a little bit sort of grotty, but as you can see, we've got Queen Victoria there. Is it a veil head? I'm unsure. We'll have to have a look at the year. The year there is 1890. 1890 6pence. Cooper's 4th coin of the day. We're about what? An hour in, if that. And we're on to silvers again. The streak just keeps going. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, what a lovely little coin. That'll go nicely in Cooper's collection. We'll try and get that cleaned up a little bit, but we're not gonna. We never clean them too much. We like them to be kind of as natural as possible for when they come out the ground. So Yeah, absolutely fantastic on the silver yet again. Lovely. Right, me and Tom's got some catching up to do. So Cooper did what the doctor told him and checked his hole. Give us a look, son. Now, to everybody at home, that looks frighteningly silver again, doesn't it? So Cooper is on to double silver, sort of pocket spill. That's the hole there. We will go back over it again. Do you want some squirt, son? Do you want a squirted, Coops?
Yeah.
Here, I've got it here. Oh, you use yours then. So that's Cooper on the double silver. What we'll do is we'll let him get this cleaned up, and we'll get back to you. Right, we've got that cleaned up, and it's that shiny and that bright. It's the camera's struggling to pick it up, but there we have another 1890 sixpence with Queen Victoria on the back. Look at that, and just in case you think we're playing tricks on you, there's the other one. Now this one does want a little bit of treatment. It wants, you know, it wants a bit of the muck and the black stuff that silver coins sometimes get. It wants that taken off. But we have two Queen Victoria, both dated 1890. As you can see there, sixpences in the same hole from Cooper. That is fantastic to say the least, and Cooper's over the moon. I think he was suffering a little bit from the silver shakes. His hands were shaking a bit, but absolutely great. Cooper's day is just getting better and better. So, little lesson there to everybody: always check your hole. Always check your hole. Right, I've definitely got some catching up to do now. Right, so we're back in the field where a few videos previous where I found that Napoleon French coin when it was absolutely freezing. Like I say, I'm not far from where I found that, and I've just come across this signal here. Yeah, certainly got my attention. Looks nice on the screen, sounds nice. Yeah, could be a moo tube. It's sort of in and around that sort of territory for one of them. But as always, there's only one way we're going to find out. So let's get this dug out. Same shape as a moo tube, but it's just a lump of lead. Nothing really interesting, just a folded up piece of lead, I think. Yeah, there, look. Yeah, it'll go in the pot. But yeah, let's keep going. Right, I've dug this one out. I didn't film it. It was a little bit sort of iffy. And then it changed again when I dug it out to more iffy. So I didn't film it, but this has come out. So I'm going to film it just in case it's something sort of nice and decorative. I don't think it will be. So this might not even make the video, but just in case. It does seem to have some sort of shape to it. It's very sort of flimsy. Actually looks like it's got holes in the top, which is quite interesting. First thoughts are, has it come off some sort of like a paraffin sort of lamp? That's the first initial thoughts. But I just don't know. I don't know. Is it a piece of quality trash? You can see inside there the holes, and you can see this top side as well, the holes coming through. Yeah, what's that off? I don't know. Mildly interesting. But yep, still trying to catch up with Cooper. He's going to take a bit of beating today, especially if I'm pulling stuff like that up, but I will try. We'll come across another one here. I'm just next to the wall. I'm taking leaf out of Cooper's book. Got one here. It's actually a few. There's one there. One there. That's the one I like the most. Little one there. Let's have a look. Right, this time it's just another piece of lead. Like I said, it's a common find in the fields here, but what's always promising is when you dig a hole and you've got bits like this coming out. I mean, so obviously there's been people here, so it's very, very promising. I'll put them in my bag. Yeah, always like to find bits of pottery and bits of glass in holes when I'm digging them out. Always quite promising. So let's see if we can find something a bit better than a bit of lead. Another one here, still following this wall. It is a 63, but quite shallow. So place your bets on that one. I think the way I'm digging it up, and there's a lot of stone and a lot of sort of pottery and glass, I'm thinking this could have been an old road, but like there's a gate up there. I mean, there's nothing to say that gate was there years ago, but that's what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to follow this sort of what I think could be a road, and see how my luck is. But in the meantime, let's get this out and see what it is. Right, doesn't look to be anything too amazing. You can see it's quite soft. Looks like it could have been a spout off like a kettle or something. But other than that, I don't really know. It's not what I wanted it to be. But never mind. Let's keep going. I mean, you can see there's bits of, even there, look, there's tiny little bits of sort of glass in there. I'm going to have to be extra careful when I dig. Put my hands into these holes in case I get sort of cut off any bits of glass. But yeah, no, we'll keep going. Unbelievable, really. Me and Tom must have a telepathic sort of connection or something, because I just said on the last hole I dug that it would be nice to find a complete pipe bore. Well, this one isn't complete, but Tom's just come walking across with this that he's obviously found in the hole that he had a signal in, and now look at the decoration under there. Isn't that lovely? That's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? And funny for me just to be saying that I would love to find one. Yeah, quite a lucky find that. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Right, still next to the wall. That's nice, isn't it? What I've often found with these higher signals, they can sometimes change a little bit. Yeah, tell us what you think of that one. Yep, let's get this out. Right, unfortunately, we're just onto a big piece of lead. No details, just a big lump of lead. Whether it's been sort of used to sort of melt down to put your pins in your gates, because we're quite near a gate. But as you can see, excuse me, again, we're onto a lot of pottery now. I'm going to put these bits of pottery in my bag, just so when I get home and do the roundup, you can see how much pottery has actually come up. So yeah, but just a bit of lead. We'll keep going. Things are kind of, it's got a good feel to it in this field. Sometimes, you know, when you walk in a field you think, ugh, but this one just, it has a nice feel to it, as daft as that sound. So I've got a good feeling. So yeah, let's carry on. Right, I'll just film this in case it is something good. That there, you can see that hole there, I've just filled that in. That was that big piece of lead. Now we've got one here, very similar signal, very similar depth, so you would think it could possibly be another bit of lead, but I'll get it, whatever it is, out, and I'll get back to you in a second. Right, this time, as you can see on the ground there, it's just a big bit of plate as such, but there's still loads of pottery coming out now. Lovely little green bit of glass there. Thomas has just said something, I don't know if he's going to shout something nice. We'll likely catch up with him if he has. There's a lovely bit of like pinky sort of pottery there as well. So yeah, loads of pottery coming out. Gonna have a bag full of pottery and little else at this rate, but yeah, things are looking up. What is it, Tom? He doesn't know. Well, this is live, so oh, that is right. That looks like, from here, with my untrained eyes, it looks like a 4p.
That's silver.
Who that is on the back, I don't know. It looks like Victoria. It is silver. I'll just give this a wipe, Tom, if that's all right. 2 seconds.
Me.
Right. This is kind of difficult, guys, because it's a bit dirty. I'm trying to get a date. I'll try and zoom you in. Something 41. It looks like it's, whoever it is looking to the left, so it looks like it could be Victoria, but I'm not convinced at the minute. I think I can see Victoria down the side, but what we'll do is we'll get a good clean up. I think it's a 4p, which is, I've never held one of these before, which is quite a rare find. We'll let Thomas clean it up and we'll get back to you. Right. Tom's over the knot with this, and rightly so. I hope you can see it. It is sort of looking a little bit pooly around the edges, so I've got to be careful. But my suspicions were right. It is, I think, a 4p, 1841, and that's yes, it's looking a little bit pooly, but we don't care. That is absolutely unbelievable. I've never actually seen one of these before in person, so that is a hell of a little find for Tom. For those of you that have never sort of seen one of these, it's very, very similar size wise to a 3p, but that is absolutely superb, isn't it? What a find from Tom. Absolutely class. So that's 3 silvers today. None for me, but you know, you can't win them all. I'll try my best to catch up. But yeah, 1841 silver 4p for Tom. Yeah, well done, Tom. Over the moon. Right. I do apologise. I thought I'd recorded this signal, then the landowner came and we've had a good half an hour crack with him, talking about family, going back on this farm that he's on now, going back hundreds and hundreds of years, and it was fascinating to listen to. He's a good lad, the lad that has this land here. He's very interested in the history. Like I say, his family's been here for hundreds and hundreds of years, so it's really nice when the landowners can come and have a look at what you found and show a genuine interest in it. But back to what we found. This was coming up in the 40s, this signal. Now, I just assumed it was going to be another bit of lead because I've dug a few bits of them up, but how interesting does that look? Now, I don't know what it is yet. Obviously, you're seeing this the same time as what I am. So we'll find out together whoops, back in the hole. We'll find out together what it looks like when we get it cleaned up. I think I should maybe look, sorry, I'll get you in picture. I should maybe have a look in this hole to see if there's any more of this, because this looks bloody interesting. It looks like a bit of a crown as such. I don't know. It's got some lovely detail on that. I'll just give it a rub on my magic hanky. How nice is that? Now, is that too big for it to come off some sort of cap badge? I would almost say so. Now, it does look like it's got a little bit of what's maybe been a hole that's snapped off. Quick look in the hole says there's nothing left in the hole. I will have another run over with the detector, but as for now, that's what it is anyway. That back's kind of hollowed out a little bit, but What a lovely little thing that is. Look at the detail. I'll get you zoomed in just a little bit more. Now, I will clean this off a little bit better when I get home. Let it dry off a little bit, but look at the detail on that. So, yeah, in the comments below if you know what that is, please let us know. Catch you on the next. I'm going to film this just in case. There is that hole that I filled in where we've just had that nice little decorated whatever it is. Yes, it's a little bit iffy, but I think we have to dig it just in case it's the other half of that. Yep, let's have a look. Certainly this time, look at that filled in. It's just a bit of tat, a bit more modern stuff, I think. Tell you what, I'll just give it a quick tickle up with a brush just to make sure we're not jumping the gun a bit. It has got a bit of something on the back of there, but I still think it's just modern sort of. Yeah, I'll keep a hold of it, but just the way it just looks a bit more modern than what I would hoped. But never mind, let's keep going. So Cooper and Thomas has just come walking across, and they've said Cooper's got something that looks nice. Now, I'll zoom in on that. Now, what's everybody thinking there? That looks like it could be a hammered coin, doesn't it? Should we clean this up together? Do you want to get your squirt out?
Do you want to hold it on me?
I can hold it if you're worried about dropping it.
Aye.
Right, let's be very careful with this. Are you firing blanks, son? No, it's working. Do you want me to just give it a little...
Yeah.
Be very careful with this. Okay, just keep squirting it, son, that's it. That's it, we'll just give it a little, just to loosen off the... Alright, we'll do the other side. You watch, it'll be a token for a slot machine. Oh, that looks... It doesn't look silver, does it, really? It has like that...
Tarnished.
Yeah.
Like the brownie colour.
What's everybody thinking? We'll just give it a little... See, the edge just doesn't look like a hammered coin, but that does. Oh... Give that a squirt, son. That's coming up and it's looking more and more like it, isn't it? There's the shield. There's the shield. Give that another squirt, son, please. Shout out in the comments if you know what this is. It doesn't look like the edges don't look. It just doesn't look silver. Like
a red colour, isn't it?
Got to be.
Oh, I think I can see Elizabeth right around the top. Give it another squirt, son. Right, guys, what we'll do is we'll get this cleaned off, and I'm going to let Cooper have a look at it because it is his coin. And then I'll get back to him when we've got it cleaned up. But this is looking something very, very nice. Cooper is on the hammered. So I was on the hammered last week. Now this week Cooper's managed to pull it out the bag, and he's got now. Excuse me, I'm not up on me hammered coins, but as you can possibly see, it's an Elizabeth. Now I do have one of these at home, and that was dated 1590, I think. So this will probably be around then. Now you can see a little bit of the date there at the top. Now I think that's 1575, 1570 something, I think, above the shield. So what an absolutely unbelievable day Cooper's having. Absolutely unbelievable. Now it has seen better days. It's heavily clipped, but who cares? Certainly not this fella stood next to me. No, we do not care about that. We'll give it a little bit of a clean up when we get home. We've got some water that we took out of the dryer at home. Is it deionized or? Yes, deionised water, so we'll clean it up with that, and then it'll go straight on Cooper's shelf in the cabinet. What a day. Cooper's having 3 silver coins, one of them being a hammered. Who does he think he is? Me? Yes, yeah. Thomas keeps saying that he's going to change his second name so that he can find as much silver as us. But that's unbelievable, Cooper. Well done, Coops. Now it's Thomas's turn. Yep, catch you on the next. Right, we're just finding that hammered. I really don't know where I'm at now. I can't remember if I filmed this signal or not. But we have. Now, this looks rather old. I don't know if it's sort of... Well, I don't know what it is, but it looks rather old. Yeah. If you know, post below. Could that be older than what I think it is? Pass. Every time I close my eyes now, I just see that hammered coin floating about. Cooper the bugger. Yeah. We're trying desperately to get Tom a hammered and to get Harry a hammered. They both haven't found one yet. Only been detecting a year. Tom's found a Bronze Age hoard, so he's kind of he's got one up on everybody. But yeah, in the meantime, we have this. Is it just off a gate sort of bracket? I don't know. But I'll keep a hold of it because it's very interesting. Looks old. Yeah, I think we're in the right field today. Lots of silvers, hammered coins, lots of nice stuff coming up, lots of artifacts. We're having a fantastic day, and it's only just gone 11 o'clock. So, yeah, let's keep going. Another one here. I didn't film it. It was a bit... I have to be very sort of selective of how much filming I do and what have you. So, the very, very good signals I'll normally film, because 9 times out of 10 I film the sort of iffy ones, and it is what it is. It's something iffy, like a nail or something. Now, this was an iffy signal, and I haven't cleaned it off, but now this feels like it's made out of either... It's very heavy, so I'm thinking it's lead. Now, you can see the details on that. You can kind of see that that's the lead coloration coming through now. Now, I don't know what that is on the front of there, but what a thing that is. Whatever it is, it's a lovely thing. Now, I haven't found one coin yet today, but I'm digging up lots of things like this. Now, I love digging up coins, make no mistake, but I'm sure a lot of you in the comments would agree with us that digging things up like this is as good, if not maybe better, than digging up your average coins that you dig up all the time. I think there's a lot more question marks around sort of finding things like this. Just zoom you in a little bit more, see the detail. So that's as much detail as I can get off it at the minute. I'll just give it a quick rub on the magic hanky, see if there's any more details come out. Yeah, what on earth? Now, sort of concaved at the back, maybe looks like would it be at the bottom of a piece of furniture? Like I say, it is quite heavy. Does have a lead feel to it, but I'm not 100% certain at the minute. Yeah, what an amazing little thing that is. Yeah, please, again, if you know, post below. Help us out. Catch you on the next.